Welcome back, Class of 92, Football Manager 21, and the first 2 months of the season has been completed. See how we're getting on. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Route 1 FM. First of all, thanks for stopping by. Second of all, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so when you know a video is dropped, you get to see it. You can hit me up on my socials at Route 1 FM on Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. I'm always open to comments, always open to talk and try new things. Now, here at Salford, we are doing wonders. It's now obviously the end of August. We've completed August and pretty much completed September. So since the start of the season, which was back in July, which is still suffering from the pandemic sort of situation. Let's get into our first game, which is against Watford, followed by our second game against Sheffield Wednesday, and then we'll have a look at the league and see how we're doing. So let's get over to Vicarage Road. And here we are at Vicarage Road. Pretty much the same sort of team as we left last time. We've got Balk in goal, Gotts, Nightingale, Bernard, Toure at the back. We got players in the midfield. Pretty much the team we would normally have actually. In the Halgrove, McCracken, Pereira. Burgess also makes up with two up front, Sullick and Wilson. So here we go. Obviously I'm just tweaking this. As you can see, the menu screen did not look to where I had it, so of course I do apologise. I am going to be hitting the pause button in a minute and just editing that. Do apologise on that. I should have taken it out, but it's still a learning curve for me. But here we go. We got a throw into McCracken to Pereira. Pereira go back to Toure. They're just passing it around. This is such a young team as well. But here we go. Watford on the attack. Literally play through. He's taken the shot and Val has saved it. Done well there, our keeper. So he's getting some good reviews at the minute. He's probably the best player this season. As you can see, we're playing a 4 at the back, then a 3 with the odd one on the right, 2 up top. I'm trying to change it for the championship season just to see how it goes against these better teams. Bear in mind, you think Watford, they are a top of the championship / premiership team. So I'm gonna have to, it's got my work cut out for me. But here we go. Val with a free kick, plays it at Nightingale. Nightingale to Gotts. Gotts looking for an inside runner. He's lost out. Ball's played right through the middle. And there we go. Sargent scores. Josh Sargent scores for Watford. Not the best goal to concede. Gotts losing it from right back, and they've just played it straight down the middle. And he had the whole goal to aim for, which is not brilliant. So we try and fight again. We're 1-0 down after 20 odd minutes. Not great at all. But we carry on. We go on. This team has never given up anything. And we're just waiting for the next highlight. As you can see, we were back down in 10th after conceding that goal, and you think you've got the likes of Sheffield United, Fulham, Watford, Brentford, Forest, Peterborough's up there. So Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich sitting there 9th, Swansea in 8th. So we're amongst where we want to be ideally. If we're going to consistently be in this league, that's where we want to be before we make the next step up. I think it's too soon to do the Premiership. So half time, we're 1-0 down. Our XG is not looking brilliant, and what are we not doing? We're not creating enough chances. It's something that we've got to look into. They've made a sub. They've taken off Paul and brought on. I'm going to butcher his name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But you look at their XG, 1.42 compared to 0.34 of ours. It's not great. They are a more powerful team than us. But who knows? Sitting in the 11th, we're hopefully going to claw it back. And we're just not seeing any highlights at the minute. It's proper. How can I say? I don't know if anyone else is feeling it, but when you're playing the big teams, and especially when you're a small club and a small team, you feel like you got to treble your efforts for it. And I should be tinkering with this Salford team after 70 minutes, and I'm not getting any highlights. Obviously, Pereira come off and Ashley Hunter come on, but you think I'm not. They've got 10. They've had 10 shots, 5 on target. We've had 6 and to 4, and just not getting any highlights from this. This is very poor. It's what can I say? I don't know if anyone. It's how do you tackle this? Do you go out and buy big players? Do you look at what we can do? Is it my training? That's another thing that's got to be looked into. So I've got little things to work at this team in order to make them better. But if I can consolidate them in the league, that'd be brilliant. So we finished the game against Watford 1-0 down. Not great, but when you're playing, that's one of the big teams in the league, 1-0 defeat at Vicarage Road is not a bad game when you think about it. So we march on. Sheffield Wednesday would be our next game, and here we go. We are at home again, so pretty much the same sort of team we went with last time, because I felt they done well. They worked well. They only kept it down to 1-0. So can this team do it again? I'm giving them the chance to make a name for themselves. So here we go. We got a graph back to Gotts, Nightingale, into Burgess, who's making a nice little dart. McEachran looking for someone. There's Pereira into Wilson, back to McEachran. Bernard just plays it forward, just plays himself out of trouble. But here comes Sheffield Wednesday on the attack. Great tackle in there, but they still get it. Reach. It's going to cut in on that left foot, and we've given away a penalty. Salford's given away a penalty. Come on, Vax. Save us. And he's gone the other way. Gone the other way. Vax was beaten. That was not good. There's got to be a lot of encouragement now for this. Bannon's penalty, beautifully put in. Former Premiership player actually. So we go again, and that hit us quite early. Can we do something to change the course? We don't want to go going up 2 games here on YouTube that we lose both. Can't have that. We want to change it. So what do we do? We are looking again. Sheffield Wednesday is a up and down team. Here they are on the attack again, very close to that area. Could have been another penalty there, but Pereira's getting stuck in. He's doing it again, and there we go. McEachran wins the ball, plays it out. Wilson, George McEachran again, and he couldn't find that killer ball. I think I need to look at individual, obviously training. He just got barged off the ball after winning it. Sheffield Wednesday are all over Salford City here at the minute. Green with a shot, narrowly goes wide. We're encouraging the team. 18 minutes on the clock. We've only had 1 shot on goal to their 2-1, and our XG is at 0.6. It is not good. We've dropped down a couple of places. As you can see there, we're not in the top 12 after 9 games. It's shocking. Shocking. We lie there in 13th or 14th. So it's not the start I wanted for this game. But here we go. Look, little bit of tactical change. I'm going to change the formation. Went 3 in the middle, 1 in front behind the top 2. So give it a little bit of difference. So here comes the tinkering side of things. So have I got the players to do that? Burgess can play on the right, Pereira on the left, McCracken in the middle. Holgrove can sit there in the, or Max Haygrove, shall I say, in there. So half time we were 1-0 down. How do we even salvage a draw? I'm pointing the finger at the players. I'm telling them, do this, do that. I'm encouraging them. I'm demanding more from them. How do we do it? Highlight here. Toure picks it up into Bernard. Pereira with a nice little dinking run. Sarek out to Burgess. Burgess drives it in. Out to Gotts. Gotts to the byline. There it is. Max Haygrove has scored. He found himself in the 6-yard box. Got the equaliser after 49 minutes. So look at that. Burgess just brings in Gotts. The defender didn't go with Gotts. He had to bring someone in, and of course it's gone straight through. He said leave it. Keeper's rooted to the spot. He just puts it in the bottom corner. Fantastic goal there. I'll be happy with that. 1-1 draw against Sheffield Wednesday. They're a good team. But here we go. Pereira. It's in with a header. There it is. Will Nightingale from the corner, the near post flick, puts it in. That's 2-1 to the Salford City boys. So Sheffield Wednesday don't know what they are doing. Little flicked header and in it goes. 2-1 up. What more could you ask for? So it's put us back up to 8th position now. So after 57 minutes, can we hold the lead? Excuse me. We need to do better. The formation seems to be working now with the 3 in the middle and the sort of the 3 up front. So Toure with a huge throw. Pereira, a little flick. Sarek, he's turned his man. There it is. He scores again. He's a fantastic little signing from Blackpool. That's really good. Again, long throws. Everyone's saying that long throws are a little bit of a hack, as long as they're done right. I'm not scoring from everyone, but something like that, that's absolutely fantastic. Get it in the right position, you can do it. 3-1 up against Sheffield Wednesday. Absolute fantastic. The question is, we're doing a couple of changes now, just to see how we give players a rest. Sarek's coming off as well. We're going to bring on Jerry Yates. With 10 minutes to go, we look like we're winning this comfortably. 3-1 up. What more could you ask for? So 83 on the clock. Back in the 9th, 10th position. Sheffield Wednesday with a highlight. Looking at, they're throwing it out. They're just playing it in the right back position. Playing it back. Are we closing down quick enough? I think we are. But Pereira picks the ball up. Little flick there. There's Yates. Yates is onside. Yates. Second bite. Yes. Turned his man's got his first goal of the season. Jerry Yates. Well done. So, little flick there by Wilson has kept it going. Look at that. Or was that that was off the defender actually. Wilson faked it and he's cut inside to turn the defender and he still puts it in the net. That was a fantastic goal. And a little cartwheel just to celebrate in front of the Wednesday fans. God, you wouldn't get that nowadays, would you? So 4-1 up. That's it. 4-1. Close it. Blow the whistle, ref. So Salford City here winning at the Peninsula 4-1 over Sheffield Wednesday. That's it, it's over. I'm happy with that. Well done, Salford City. 4-1. That's really good. Man of the match, Dylan Pereira, the former Watford player. Done really well. Guys, we're going to look at it. We're going to start now to look at where we are in the league. So let's get into that. Here we go. We are now in the league. After my head's in the way. Sometimes I don't like this. Let's bring it down. Right, so we saw the Watford game, which we lost 1-0. We then had Sheffield Wednesday, which we won 4-1, as you're aware. We then had a Tuesday night game against Sheffield United, which we lost 1-0. We then went away to Swansea. Sarek and Ashley Hunter got 2 goals, but we still lost 3-2. At one point, we were 3-0 down, so they'd done well in the last 10 minutes to score 2 goals. But then we lost 2-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. We've got an away game against QPR next to kill off September. And then we go on from there. League position. Let's have a look. We sit in 13th place after 11 games. 4 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses, goal difference of +3, so we're sitting on 14 points. We've got a bad boy in George McEachran. He's got some 5 yellow cards, so I need to start working on his temperament. And Dylan Pereira is up there with 5 assists, joint equal with Sarr of Watford. So I'm happy. We're in mid-table. You look at some of the teams, I know you can't, but who are below us, like Sunderland, technically a big club, Cardiff, Reading in there. But you've got your usual suspects who are at the top, the people who are sustained in the league. So we're not doing too bad. There was no need to go into any transfers or finance because I've done no business. So here we go. We're going to carry on. We're going to see what's going on. But I'm just going to go back to the screen because I like to make an announcement. I'm going to have a second series, which is hopefully going to be airing at the weekends. Today is, obviously this video comes out on the 22nd. So it may not be this weekend I start it, but the following weekend we are going to have a second one to run in line with their season. And now I can obviously officially, I've got the top, so I can now announce it. We are going to be managing on a second save. If I can get it up, get it with the camera. Let's go. We are going to Inter Miami, and I've got to admit, there's a guy on Instagram who does these kits. This is their black kit. It's probably not the best light to do it in. Black and pink, and he's even personalised it with Route 1 FM on the back. Absolute fantastic. Guys, that's a bit of breaking news. So we're going to be doing a second save on here with to run alongside Salford. So Salford will be midweek football, weekend football will be Inter Miami. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Tell me if you're looking forward to the Inter Miami save. I've never done an MLS save before, so I'll be really intrigued to see how I get on with it. But remember one thing, even with the whole world in a pandemic, and we get the whole business with the European Super League, which I am totally against. It's everyone knows the reasons why, but I am against it. But football is always the winner. I'll catch you next time.